Hello once again everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I'd like to thank Jerry's Artorama for sponsoring this video. So some of you may remember this sketch from my old portfolio video that I posted a couple months ago. This is a little sketch of me, it is a self-portrait, and I decided that it would be perfect for the little self-portrait contest that Jerry's has going on right now. I really wanted to color this sketch and I've had quite a few requests to color this sketch. I just really liked the way it looked. I thought it was really fun. So what I did was I took some tracing paper and actually updated parts of the sketch that I wasn't really happy with anymore because, as I said, it is an older sketch and I wanted to kind of change some of the things, so I just used my lightbox and transferred the parts of the illustration that I wanted to keep, and then I used some tracing paper and corrected the things that I wanted to change, and then just transferred them both on my lightbox to get a new sketch. That's just the easiest way that I could figure out how to alter a sketch without actually having to physically change the original, since I do still really like the original and I wanted to keep it the way it was. And as I said, this is going to be for Jerry's Artorama's self-portrait contest that they have running right now. I will talk a little bit more about that towards the end of the video, but that is what this is for. I had planned on entering it anyway, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the contest, and I thought about this sketch, and so I grabbed it and wanted to see what I could do with it. I am using gouache for this little illustration. You guys know that I've been really loving gouache lately. I am working in, I guess, a more limited color palette. I'm only using the three primary colors, a white and a black. The black I don't actually end up using until the very, very end because I couldn't quite get the colors as dark as I wanted them to get that kind of contrast that I was looking for towards the end of the illustration. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and talk about the contest that's going on. This is the 6th annual self-portrait contest from Jerry's Artorama. There is $4,000 in total prizes, and it will be featured on social media and emails and on Jerry's website, of course. The contest runs from January 22nd to April 16th, 2018. The grand prize is a $2,000 shopping spree at Jerry's, which is amazing. Wouldn't anybody love to win that? Second place is $850, third place is $400, and there are 30 honorable mentions that get a $25 gift card each, which is still really cool because any money for art supplies is awesome. So if you guys are interested, I would definitely recommend whipping out a little self-portrait and trying and entering the contest, because, you know, it couldn't hurt. And of course there will be links to the contest itself and all the information about it in the video description down below if you do want to check it out. And even if you don't plan on entering the contest, definitely go and check out some of the entries, because there are some really creative and really awesome and cool work that's been posted up there so far, and it's only been about a month of the contest going. I spent a good time of my afternoon yesterday looking through all the entries, and there's some really cool stuff up there, so I definitely recommend at least checking it out even if you aren't planning on entering. So my little self-portrait here is almost complete. I wanted to make this very similar in colors to a little self-portrait that I did just as kind of a personal practice a couple months ago, and I used the same colors and the same type of paint, but I didn't film it, and I really wish that I had, so I thought that I would take this opportunity to do something very similar. I think at the beginning of the video you can see me kind of pull that sketch forward so you can kind of see what it looks like. I can post it over on my Instagram as well if you guys want to see what that old one looks like. They're very similar, but I did change up some things that I wanted to change about the original one that I did. But I do really love the way these colors kind of look together, and since it is a limited color palette, they all kind of blend together and they look really nice, and it just gives it more of a cohesive look when you use a limited color palette. And I also still tried to keep my like kind of painterly style, since I kind of have been struggling with getting gouache to kind of blend as nicely as I want it to, so I do really like that more painterly look anyway, and I just feel like the gouache kind of still looks painterly, but it kind of looks graphic because that's kind of how gouache is designed to look. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I think it turned out to be pretty cute, and I really like the colors that ended up coming out of the 5 colors that I ended up using. Alright, so that is all I have time for this little special video in the middle of the week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to go and check out the contest if you're interested in winning some cool art prizes. And yeah, please give this video a like, it helps to support me a lot, and I will see you guys in a couple more days for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!